A customer calls from 9 months ago and they want to know what color you painted their master bedroom. You scratch your head, you look around, you pretend you know what it is, and you ask them if you can get back to them shortly. You then rummage around your desk. Maybe you look at a pad of paper similar to this. Maybe you start looking on your iPad. Maybe you start looking at old business cards on the backside. You run out to your truck. You go through some paperwork there. You know you wrote it down. You have no clue where you wrote it. And then now you have to email her or call her back. What did you do with the phone number? Does this have a problem? I had this problem for years. I changed about 2 years ago. I want to share you how I changed. I'm Ron Ramsden. I'm a DYB coach. I'm also a contractor up here in northern Massachusetts. What we want to talk about is the CRM, Customer Relationship Manager. This is a piece of software. You can buy this software. You can get it month to month online. And I want to let you know, prior to doing this and deciding to do this CRM webinar, I don't get paid at all. I don't get a discount. I don't get anything free from them. This is called pipeline deals. And the reason I wanted to show you and explain this to you, it made my life so much easier, and I think it can help you if you don't have one. There are so many out there. I don't know if some are better than others. I know that I'm not a techie person, but this was easy for me to put into the works of my company. It's easy for me to add. It's easy for me to understand. I probably use a portion of what they have to sell online. I know they have advanced copies, more expensive copies. I pay roughly $24 a month for this piece of software. Say $24 a month, it's about half a gallon of paint if you look at a quality paint. And the amount of time it saves is unbelievable. Like I said, I'm Ron Ramsden. I'm a DYB coach, and I'm a contractor here in northern Massachusetts. And what I want to do is I want to share with you how we use it. I'm going to walk you through some of the screens, some of the very important things I was able to pull out of this, that in a snapshot, I can tell you where all my business is coming from. What source? Source, I mean, are you in a networking group? Do you have a general contractor you work for? Is it the past customers? Are they referring you out to their friends? People finding you on the web? Where are people finding you? Are they finding you on Facebook? That's another whole thing that this will show you where all your, and very customizable. It'll show you what all your revenue is coming from. Also, what's your conversion rate on an estimate? You might say, well, I sell about 2 out of 3. I sell 4 out of 5. I do 1 out of 3. I think that's about 33%. Well, I really didn't know my numbers until I started using this. And like I said, under $25 a month, I have all this at my fingertips. So I'm going to share my screen right now. Share my screen. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk through pipeline deals. So here we are. This is the home page of the pipeline deals. Customizable if you'd like. I've only customized one thing on this screen, and it's the maybe later. You'll see I lost about $500,000 worth of deals in the bunch of months. The maybe later, and it's kind of an odd name. Maybe later is exterior work, because we're in northern New England, that I have signed contracts for, but I didn't take deposits for, to schedule for the spring. So that's the maybe later. I could have said springtime. I just put maybe later. We'll go over here, scheduled estimates. We have one at the beginning of the week. And then I've given out about a little over 200,000 in estimates given. We won 222. My win ratio, and this changes, could be day to day, week to week, month to month. It usually hovers around 49. It might go down a little bit. I notice in the summer it'll start going a little higher because more people are calling and we're converting a lot more leads. Also, the average sale I have, the average across the board is 4,500 and some change. I never knew this before. Now I know it. Great, great thing to know. So this is the home screen. This is where everything starts. This customer management down here, you'll see the introducing customer management. That's a new add-on that they're giving out free until sometime in January, and then they're going to charge for it. I'm not interested in that right now. Like I said, I'm not a very techie person, but I really like how easy this is to use, to change, to craft into my own CRM. So I want to show you how you add a person real quick. You just click this little, you can add any of these at one time. Add a person, boom, name, last name, any of their pertinent information. Okay, you got to see source, like I was just telling you where my revenue is coming from. I click on this, I customized all this. I want to know if they got me from BNI, our networking group, one of our contractors. Was it a DYB referral, a DYB to a DYB? Was it a neighbor of a customer? Realtors from Keller Williams, maybe some other realtors, and it goes on and on. So you can keep all that there. That's how we load a person in there. So let's get rid of that. So, and deals. So when you get a person in there, then you can add a deal. And let me go over here to people and I'll show you. Excuse me while this opens up. I've been using this now for about 2 years. I didn't use anything but a bunch of pieces of paper prior. So we're going to go down here to Carol Brown Delano. You'll see she's a past customer referral. One of our other customers forwarded our information to her, and she touched base with her. Oh, that's the wrong one there. Click Carol. You got to see what comes up here. This is her Rolodex file, if you want to say that, the old Rolodex, all their information. So over here is all her contact information, email, all the other things. We're going to go down here. We're going to see it's warm. Every person I leave is warm. I changed the deals to red is no, it's a stop. Yellow is a maybe. Green is a go, a signed contract. And then I have the maybe later for the spring. So here we have a deal already. We're going to button up her house for winter. She just had a little work done. We're going to do some cleaning it up. We're going to paint it in the spring. So this is the cleanup. This is the winterizer home. $2,200, boom, updated back in 9/22, so about a week ago. We also are able to attach the estimate, a copy of the estimate. So anytime I'm on her page, I can click it, her estimate automatically pops up, which is great because years ago, I would have to either go print out a new copy or rustle around in all my paperwork to find what happened to her job, what happened to her estimate, what actually does her estimate have on it. We can also add notes to that, be it colors, be about the dog or something like that. Don't let the dog out, don't let the cat out. We do our color selections also in that for long term. We do use another project's management, which is Basecamp, but long term, all her notes are put in here. Also, if I sent her a thank you note, I will put it in there. If we gave them a thank you gift when we were finished, the note will be in there. Also, we might have done work for someone and we don't want to do work for them because they're not one of our A or B customers. We might put a note that we're going to refer them out next time. So here we have all that. So what we have deals. This is another very important piece. As it loads up, the deals are actually, we might work for ABC Construction, but we might have 15 deals with them because they've asked us to go look at a lot of different projects. Some we might get, some of them we might, so they might be green, yellow, or it might be red we didn't get. So right here is what you do is you can put any. Watch this. So here it is. We're gonna click on that. We have a green. Carol's is a wind deal. I just showed you that. I have one out here now for $68,000. That's an unknown. That one takes a little longer because it's a bigger construction. Of course, you're gonna see all these whites because these are the maybe laters. Then we go back down here. We have a lot of yellows. The yellows are a maybe. Estimates are out. We haven't heard either way yet. We'll be following up on those. So we have that. So also, say it's getting a little slow. You can see some gaps in your calendar. So what you do is you just click on this. I hit yellow because that's the maybes. And then all of a sudden, this will now change everything so that it's only showing me the yellow deals. So these are the ones that, hey, I can start looking at these, see what they are. I got to follow up on these because I want to make sure my guys stay busy. I'm not going to deal with the reds right now. I'm not going to deal with the greens. Those are our past customers we've done work for. I have to drum up some business. So I'm going to go straight to the open estimates and see if I can start, contacting these people, picking up the phone, whatever it takes to get a yes or get a no. I have to know because I got to keep my guys busy. So that's how that. Now I'm going to show you one of my most important ones is the reports. And like I said, I am just touching the surface of pipeline deals right now. Just basically a place where you put all your information in. So here we are, we're going to hit the revenue report. We want to know where our money is coming from. And there's a couple reasons why. So we're going to go down here, and I showed you the sources before, which I've customized and put all in. Right here, we're going to see Andover Equity Builders. That's a general contractor for us. 2.8% of our gross sales came from Andover Equity. We have our customer relatives at 14.5%. Neighbors of a customer is a little under 2%. Past customers, 21%. And then we have past customer referral. They might have referred us to something. There's a little overlap here. Everybody customizes that. There's different. You'll see my customers and relatives, past customers, and past customer referrals. I have them broken up to this way. This is easy for me to read and know where it's coming from. Some people might want to group it different. You might want to work for 10 different property managers or 10 different general contractors. You want to list those all out. We also want to know what's coming out of our website. Website was about 10% of our work from SEO over the little while. General contractors are great because you look over here. Great North is a property management company. Obviously, we don't do much work with them because we have 0% of our gross revenue this year. But Heb is one of our general contractors. He's given us over 8%. So say I'm working on a job for Heb Construction, and I field a call for Great North, and they say, hey, we need you to go look at something right away. Well, I could always go to this and say, well, in my mind, I want to please everybody, but they haven't given me any work, and Heb Construction's given me that much work. So who am I going to give my efforts to? Who am I going to make sure I make happy right away? Heb Construction. It's a great way. And what happens if someone says they're looking for a donation for a charity, and it's someone that you've done a lot of work with? Maybe it's the BNI. They're doing something, and you can kind of take a snapshot and see where you want to put your financial efforts, not just your work efforts. So this is quite the little tool, CRM. This takes my pile of loose estimates. It takes all the phone numbers over here. It takes all my notes. It takes all the emails. It puts them all together for about $24 a month. I wanted to share this with you because it's made my life so much simpler. And also some other options you have is you can download all the email and address and other addresses if you want to do a mailing to someone like that. It's a matter of a couple clicks, not writing everything down, going through pieces of paper to find everything. So I wanted to show you how we find everything. It works for us. It will work for you. That is a CRM. So I'm Ron Ramsden. I'm a DYB coach. I'm also a contractor up here in northern Massachusetts, trying to help myself and you with our CRM questions. Thank you and have a great night.